It's Jay Hen. Right now you're listening to
On Wax the Podcast, baby. On Wax the Podcast.
On Wax the Podcast right here in San Antonio, Texas. Number one podcast.
Pop it like a drunk, I ain't scared it out. Put it on tuck, you a bitch at punk. In the NFL, we scares in the type nigga like it's a bitch.
Hey, yo, what it do, baby? It's your boy Jay Hen. Jay Hen. And you're listening to On Wax the Podcast. What it do, baby? I'm learning how to play with this thing now. It's been fun. That's what she said, huh? Beans, I got to start the episode with Beans done surprised me with a few of these. You ready for this? So I can do this whole thing?
Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah! Oh, you don't know how pumped I am. One more time for the one time.
Give me a hell yeah.
Come on! Then we got this bad puppy.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Hey,
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that guy?
that's a good one. I like that one.
Damn! Damn!
I like that one. These are fun. Gotta hit him with the Kawhi laugh. The little Beavis and Butthead. So I'm gonna be playing with these quite a bit, man. I'm really excited. Solo Dolo episode, baby. You already know what it is, baby. Jay Hen, you already know what it is. I'm super excited to be on here solo, man. I've been wanting to do more solo episodes. I know I said that a few times. I was getting in rhythm of doing solo episodes. And just to be honest with you, like, kind of like sitting here, but like, I just had too many guests. I've just had too many guests, you know, like, and I can't turn these people down. I don't want to turn them down. They're all people that I've wanted to get on. But, you know, with other episodes in the past, I've been able to like recap with you guys. I haven't been able to talk to my people and recapped with you. Like, man, like, let's go down the list. The first one's first. I mean, the first few that come to mind is La Jolly. La Jolly, wasn't she cool? I thought she was pretty cool. Really nice person. Had a good head on her shoulders. Her family was dope. True North was dope. Her mom was dope. I really will look back and have nothing but good things to say about La Jolly. Her music was dope too. I actually am a fan of her music. Again, like I'd mentioned in the past, don't know what the fuck she's saying, but definitely liked it for sure. Dog, how could you not like Tino? Tino Cucino was so dope, right? Like, seriously, I love Tino. Tino was super dope, man. We had a lot in common. Kicked it with them after the show. Did karaoke with them. I only did one song, though, because I'm not that big into karaoke, but I didn't want to be like the guy that be like, nah, bro, I'm good, bro. So, yeah, I did what did I do? It's getting hot in here, so hot. Why you at the bar if you ain't popping the bottle? What good it all is if you ain't fucking the models? And then you try to fuck on it. And I'll be down and there's a three-way exit 106. Did that whole thing. It was fun. I got drunk that night. I mean, it was his birthday the night prior, so like shots were getting brought out and birthday shots and this and that. Met Louis the Singer that night. That was cool. Louis the Singer is a cool dude. Vinny Tovar was before him. Love Vinny Tovar. Love what he's doing. Just found out today, Junior, he's moving to Nashville, Tennessee. And look at this. I just so happen to be wearing my Tejas hat. Texas company. Tejas Hat Company right here. Shout out to Tejas Hat Company. I think they're based out of San Antonio. If they're not based out of San Antonio, like I think they're definitely based out of Texas. I mean, I feel like, of course, they're based out of Texas. The Texas Tejas Hat Company, super dope company. I want more, by the way. So, Tejas Hat Company. Fuck with your boy, baby. I want one or two more. Yeah, we're going to get some hats going, flowing, and represent, local. Have to support local. What else I got? I got a big one coming up next week, man. Knock on wood. There's some wood right here, obviously. Man, if I get this, bro, let me just, if you believe in manifestation. I'm a hold on. Yeah, well, I need this one. This one's a legacy one, man. I got some other stuff planned, but this one, top 5 guests that I would want, and it's in the scope. I'm in conversations with his management. We're close for sure. So So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm really excited about it. I think that we'll get it. I'm going to be confident and say we'll get it next Wednesday. Next Wax Wednesday. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, baby. I can't wait for that one. But man, I don't even know where to get started. Like I said, I have a half-assed agenda here to talk about some stuff coming on. March 14th is the Low Car Show. See, I be dipping this. I be talking about my posture. I think it's because of the chair. Oh. Better. Haha. We better now, baby. Living better now. Gucci sweater now. March 14th, the Low Car Show. Super excited about that. It's a supercar show. So it's going to be, man, I can't even I feel like when I'm associated with these events, like y'all feel like I'm selling them because I have to sell them. I'm not selling them because I have to sell it. It's going to be super dope, man. March 14th, the Freeman Expo Center, the Freeman Expo Hall, I think is what they call it. Super duper dope, man. Performances alone, busy bum 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 bum. Lil Flip, hey, game. Oh, flip. Gemini, come on, you want more? Bitch, I'm from Texas. We follow the bows in the big by the Chevy, swinging the block like, follow me. And you already know La Charlie's going to be on the, man, hold up, baby. It's going to be sick. I can't wait. That's this upcoming Saturday. Super excited. I mean, you get to see cars. There's going to be food. There's going to be merch. Obviously, the show. Your boy's going to be in the building, man. What else can you ask for, you know? Super excited. Man, I used to love these as a kid, too. Always drink these hoes. I'm so excited as an adult. I find them at Walmart now. I find them at H-E-B now. Yeah, man. Car show, super dope, man. Super excited about it. And who knows? While people are in town, you never know who could be sitting right here. Hey, who could be sitting right here? Maybe nobody. Maybe somebody. We just got to figure it out. Super excited about it. On Wax, baby. Man, where do I want to go from here, man? I have so much stuff on the agenda that, like I said, Gushers, holler at your boy. I'm real random, I know it. Oh my God, I'm a motherfucking legend. So much stuff. My daughter, let's start here. As you know, I coach my daughter's basketball team, right? I had to have a conversation with another head coach. Not the head coach, assistant coach. Not the head coach, assistant coach, right? We almost got into it. And I feel like I can talk about it now because we're boys, right? And it got heated, bruh. It got heated. First things first, it was a game that if we win, we go to the playoffs. And if we lose, we're out of there, right? So a lot was on the line. That's number one. Number two, it was a rival team. That's number two. Like a team we did not want to lose to. A team that I heard through the grapevine that other people had side bets on. You know, we ain't sports gambling on little fourth graders, but are we? You know, but are we? I heard that a lot of people had some bets. You know, some FanDuels. You know, behind the scenes. Some wagers on this game. A lot was riding on it, basically. Bruh. I thought we should have won, could have won. We did win, by the way, but I thought it was going to be a little bit of a bigger gap, will I say. But it was tied up going into the fourth quarter. And for the record, I thought that there were calls that were going in our favor, and I thought there were calls that were not in our favor. But again, it's a fourth grade game. Like, what do you expect, right? Like, what do you expect? So the game's happening. It's getting a little chippy. It's getting close. It's getting competitive. It's real neck and neck going into the fourth quarter. And again, for what it's worth, I'm always the person that thinks that you attract more. I don't know the right saying, by the way, but like you attract more bees with honey than shit, right? I forget salt. What is it? Salt? I don't even know what it is, but you attract more bees being sweet than being ugly, basically. And so there was a call that was not in our favor. And my assistant coach is right here. And he's just like, come on, man. You got to speak up. And I heard him, but I'm not even addressing him. He's here, right? So you imagine him here and I'm here. The game's here. I'm focusing here. He's like, come on, man. And I'm just like, chill, John, chill. Head coach, we gotta hold ourselves to a higher standard. You know what I mean? Like, if I go chop at him, or you know what I was thinking is like, if I'm like, yeah, you know what, you're right, and I go to the ref, I'm like, hey, motherfucker, come on, man, it's not our call. What I think my math in my head is they turn around and they say, not like, but they say like, fuck this guy, fuck him. I do not like you now. Because put yourself in your shoes. I'm being a referee doing the best job that I can do because I don't know either of these teams. I don't have a dog in the fight. And I got this one motherfucker just, come on, man, come on. Shut your ass up. You know, you hit him with this.
Who the fuck is that guy?
That's what you hit him with. Like, wait.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that guy?
And so I chose not to say anything. I chose not to tell him nothing. But again, you can feel the tension. So this girl's dribbling up court. She goes up for a shot. We foul her. They call a shooting foul. Oh boy gets really mad. He's like, come on. She's hurt. He's like, that sucks. But how was that a shooting foul? And in all honesty, I'm looking at it like, thought it was a shooting foul. She literally stopped. She picked up her dribble. She went up. The shot went up, by the way. She fell. She grabs her ankle. She's in agony. I didn't even think there was a debate at this point. He's furious because, again, it didn't go in our way. It's a tight game going into the fourth quarter. Fourth graders don't score that often. This is a good scoring opportunity for them. They could take lead. He's furious, right? And again, man, I feel the tension. And I try not to let it bother me. And then out of nowhere, he goes, come on, John. He called me by my goddamn first name. Now I got to address it. You know who I'm talking to. And I had to address it. I turned around and looked at that sumbitch. And I said, what do you want me to address? I thought it was a shooting call. I thought it was a shooting foul. You want me to just lie? I'm going at his ass. And he's like, come on. We're literally we're neck and neck. There's another assistant coach in between us. He's just like this. I'm heated at this point because I keep telling you people, and this ain't directed at him. This is in life. This is any individual. This is any grown up. This is anybody. Road ragers, they get it the most because I just fucking lose it at that moment. Anybody can get it. Win, lose, or draw, okay? I'm from the era of, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but you lose to fight into the day or whatever the fuck that says.
I mean, unless you're at the Spurs game.
What does that mean? The Rockets?
No, these guys were road raging at the Spurs game Thursday night.
And somebody got murked?
Yes.
Oh man. No. You win some, you lose some, but you win to fight another day is what the saying is. And there's too many, and to your point, my mom always talks about road rage, by the way. So I'm trying not to, that's my one pet peeve where I can literally fucking lose it. And I see black or red or whatever, right? I get pissed off during the road rage. And there's too many times where, like, I know it kind of sounds cliche, but it's the fucking truth in my book. People take my kindness for weakness because I always try to veer. I always try to not be confrontational. I always try to not be pissed off. I always try to think about it. I was like, you know what? This ain't worth it. Then what? Because I always think about then what? Then he gets mad at me, and then I get mad at him, and it's going to be awkward if we see each other. Then I have to punch him in the face, and then I get beat up, and then I have a black eye. I think of these scenarios, and at the end of the day, I'm like, yeah, it's never worth it. But he's going at me all fucking game. And then when he made it personal, I feel like he crossed the line, made it come on, John. I was, motherfucker. I turn around, we barking at each other. He's not backing down. Make no mistake, this motherfucker's not backing down. And he looks like a corn-fed motherfucker from Nebraska. He is huge. And I'll tell you right now, all ego aside, he's whipping my candy ass, dude.
Give me a hell yeah.
He looked stone cold fanatic. He would have whooped a mud hole in my ass. But that's the point, is I didn't give a fuck in that moment. I really did not give a fuck. And so like we're going back and forth. The school director comes over. She's like, everything okay? And we're like, yeah, I'm good. So now I'm focusing on this game. I'm trying to do the absolute best job I can do to coach. Furious. We end up winning, like I said, go outside. And I hear him say this to a couple other parents. And he's like, you know, I can give my head coach some shit every now and then. And he gives me a tap on my shoulder. And I knew it wasn't going to escalate after the game. So I'm not saying that I thought something was, but when I heard that, what do you say? Like, you're like, and walk away? Do you jab him back? Because he was jabbing me. So I decided to jab him back up again. And I was like, you damn near got beat up. And I thought I emphasized on beat up enough where he would have thought I was joking. And I was like, shit, you damn near got beat up. And I was kidding, but my face, my demeanor was serious. And he looks at me and says, oh yeah? You in what army? Oh man, it was so funny. And so like, then I'm walking by and I'm like, shit, like, I think he thought I was serious. Like, I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy, right? So like, I think he thought I was serious. So we end up going to Biggs to like celebrate the season. We just made playoffs. And he made it a point to sit right next to me, which is fine because, you know, I wanted to bury the hatchet anyways. And when we were driving over there, Izzy, my daughter must have caught on and she's like, you and Coach okay? And I'm like, yeah, we're good. And she's like, he must have been really mad at you. And I'm like, why do you say that? Because I didn't really knew she got wind of it really. And I was like, why do you say that? She's like, he had his daughter ask where y'all were going to eat after the game. He didn't even want to ask you where to eat after the game. And I was like, shit. So yeah, we went to the Cove. We got some IPAs. We chopped it up. We never really addressed that. And I wanted to. I really did. I sent a text message out before the next game because it was playoffs. And I was like, hey, we can't do that shit. You know, we can't do that shit. And again, I just, all confrontation aside, I just don't think it's effective in the game. I just don't think me yelling at the ref is going to get the next call. Like, I would rather do like, come on, and get that. Like, I'm disappointed. It's like, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. I'd rather go that I'm disappointed. I'm not mad route. And boy, he was furious in a motherfucker. It was a funny story though. And I know he listens sometimes, so I wanted to give him a hard time. And I love him, by the way. I actually went out of my way to recruit him to be on my coaching staff. So was that a mistake? No, I'm kidding. I love him. And it got real chippy, man. And you seen an article a few days prior. Oh, and even during the playoffs, during my son's game, a parent got kicked out of the game. People are getting kicked out of the game. And then there was a news article that some guy that got kicked out of the game waited outside until the referee was off duty, then caught a fade outside. Bruh, this is kid games. People catching fades outside, getting ejected, police suspended for a year. Wow. It was crazy. And again, the only reason I tell that story is because A, I know we listen sometimes, so I want to give him a hard time. And B, I mean, this is the thing. It's like, I can only go based on the UFC and their weight divisions. If I was in the UFC, I'm 5'11", 211 pounds, motherfucker. I'm not a lightweight. I got to go to alternative school in the 12th grade for fighting. Nuck if you buck, I'm a light heavyweight in the UFC. I'm not little. Quit treating me like I'm little. Goddamn.
Alternative in Smithville or San Antonio?
San Antonio.
Okay, all right.
San Antonio, Northside District. That school off of Hunt Lane. I was there. God damn it. But yeah, but there's other things in my personal life that people are testing me. If you want to, you know, I mean, I can only be so nice all the time. God damn. I try to be nice. Huh?
Quit playing.
And Beans be acting up too sometimes. Look at that motherfucker rock right there. I put that motherfucker in a chokehold, god damn it. I ask my dad. I should FaceTime him and just ask him back. Do you remember them fucking karate tournaments in 3rd grade I went to, Dad? What place did I get into? I got first place. I'd do this whole thing where, like, because I'm left-handed, and I would just do this whole thing, and they would focus on this one. It was a point scoring. So, like, I'd focus like this, and they're looking at this, and I'd just whoop, 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 and you just get the point every time. I'd do the same thing with my leg. I'd hike this leg up. They'd look for that one, and then I'd pop the other one. Boop, whoop, whoop, got the point. First place. And I'm notoriously known in that one at Marshall. Guy just thought he could bully me. It was another situation. Thought he could bully me. I took the W. He was a big football player too. And I think I talked about that in a prior episode, but like big motherfucker. Huge, but he didn't know how to fight. He was like a lineman, so he kept grabbing me up right here. And he was throwing me everywhere. Boom, 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 like it was football practice. But he let my hands free, and I was tagging him off. Boom, 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 blah, blah, blah. He was all busted up. I remember going to the principal's office, and he's like, is that your blood on your shoe, boy? And I was like, hell no, motherfucker. I was pissed off that day. Now you got me all riled up.
Give me a hell yeah.
Now you got me riled up. Shout out to Matt Bunch, man. We went to TNA wrestling the other day. It was fucking fun too. I'll jump off the top rope and fucking splash on somebody. God damn it, no diddy. I was getting pissed off, but no. It was a good game, man. We lost by 1 point in the playoffs. 1 point, and here's the thing: the team that we lost to ended up winning the championship, and we lost to them by 1 point. So we were there, man. It was. Overall, a disappointing season, I guess you can call it, but we're looking good. Like I said, the girls that want to play basketball, that will continue to play basketball, they're looking good, man. So I'm excited about the basketball season. I don't know how San Antonio works. I keep hearing that she could make the actual school team next year as a 5th grader. I don't know how that works, so maybe I coach next year, maybe I don't. I want to for sure. I enjoy it. I've said it several times. It is my absolute favorite thing as an adult to do. Man, it's the most like what do you call it? Like prideful thing about being a parent. Like the thing I hang my fucking hat on. Like, damn, I love this shit. Like I love being able to say in 20, 30 years, when it's all said and done, she'll be able to say like, yeah, well, my dad was my basketball coach. And that means a lot to me. So if I get one more year, it's like knowing that it's your last year, I can soak it all in. Because when we lost by 1 point, I was thinking afterwards, like, damn, was that my last year? Was that my last game? Was that my last time? Like, I got to do it. I was just kind of like, damn, I guess maybe so. So it was kind of a weird situation because I don't know if it's my last one. If it was, I'd really kind of feel bad about the situation. I got a funny Corey story. Shout out to my boy Corey. He was on the podcast a few weeks ago. It never dropped though, but everybody that does know Corey will know who I'm referring to. One of my other really good friends, and I talked to him. He said I could talk about it. I did get permission on this. He was caught up. I'm even sketched about talking about it now. So I'm going to kind of duck and dodge and try to talk in code. But this is the funny story about this. The story was we were talking in code. A few people had sent me this Facebook article about how one of my friends allegedly got into some bullshit. And they're like, isn't this your boy? Isn't this your boy? Isn't this your boy? And I see the shit, and it's from the LGPD's Facebook page, right? And I was like, damn, I think it's him. Motherfucker, no, that's him. I am like, it looked like him, but I'm not sure. I give this dude a call, he's not answering. I give this dude a call, he's not answering. Like, and I'm telling you, he's gonna hate me when I say this, but like, if I had to save like I'm going to go on the limb and say 5. 5 friends. They're all on a cliff, and I have to say 5 of them. He's probably top 5. I mean, he's going to be like, man, motherfucker, what you mean top 5? I would say confidently that he's top 5, right? Like he's a really, really, really good friend of mine. And I care for him like a brother, right? So as soon as I saw this article, I'm concerned. I call him and I'm like, bro, like, I want to ask him, like, you good? Like, what happened? I had just seen him a few weeks prior and I'm like, damn, like, this is crazy. Because a few people had sent me that article. He doesn't answer. Corey knows who this is. So I call Corey. Corey calls me. Me and Corey talk damn near every day, by the way. So I'm talking to him like, bro, you would never guess what people keep sending me. And he's like, what? I'm like, man, I get sketched out talking about this because your phone line could be tapped and I could have like a confession right now saying that's him. And then people can pull up the call and be like, you said it was him on February 23rd, right? So like I was trying to cover my tracks. I feel real sketched about the world, which is on my agenda too, which we'll jump into. But like, I'm like, damn, like everything's documented. Everything, everybody's being able to hear everything. My Alexa hears everything. My phone's here. I'm like, fuck, I'm going to try to talk in code to Corey. So I'm like, dog, you wouldn't believe, what people are sending me. And he's like, what? And I was like, I feel sketched. So I'm going to talk to you in code. He's like, all right, cool. And I'm like, all right, so the LG PD's FB just posted a picture of GG. And he goes, who's GG? And I said, did you get the first part of it? And he goes, no. I'm like, okay, well, let's start again. The LG, their PD posted on their FB. He's like, I'm like, think about Smithville. And then think about LG. It's like, that's number 1. He's like, okay. I'm like, and when you hear like PD, like say PD, what do you think of? He's like, uh-huh. I'm like, okay, so now we're saying LGPD, we're on the same page. He's like, yep. I said, and they posted on their FB. And he goes, okay, I'm following. And I go, and who lives in LG? GG, right? And he goes, oh, blank, blank. And I'm like, oh, no. I was like, we were talking in code. If I just wanted to say blank, blank, I would have just gave you blank, blank from the jump. I just told you I was sketched out about saying people's name on a wired phone. And then he goes, oh, shit. And so we start laughing about the situation. Meanwhile, I'm still concerned about Gigi. So I'm picking up the phone and I'm calling Gigi after the call with CS. I'm just playing with Corey. And finally he answers. And I'm like, bro, I can't get a hold of you. You good? Like, what's the deal with you? And he's so nonchalant about it. He's like, that bullshit. I already went down to the station, got that cleared. I'm like, huh? Yeah. I should be suing them, man. They're over here trying to wrongfully accuse me, putting me on blast on their Facebook page. I should be suing them motherfuckers. They wrongfully accuse. What is that, like defamation of character? I'm gonna sue them. And I'm like, pause, like, you good? And he's like, yeah. And so I'm like, okay, if you're good, I feel like I could tell you the story. So I'm telling him the Corey story. And somehow, some way, I fat-faced my phone. Like, it's weird because like a new feature on the iPhone is you can record phone calls. And I'm talking to him like this. And I don't know if my phone was slipping or what, but somehow I'm telling him the story about like, I don't know, the phone line could be tapped. I don't know who to trust. I'm calling you to make sure you're okay. Did you do it? Did you not do it? And it's like, beep, beep, beep. This phone call is now being recorded. And he's like, what the fuck, dude? I'm like, oh shit, fucking accident. And so I push the stop button. I'm like, it's like, this phone call has stopped being recorded. And I'm like, dude, that was a fucking accident. I swear to God. And he's like, bro, I don't even know if I can fucking trust you right now. And I start fucking busting out laughing because of course you can trust me. I just said, you're like a top 5 friend. I'd say off a fucking cliff. I was worried about you. I was concerned. And he was like, hell nah, bro. Call me back. And I'm like, nah, you better be kidding. And so he kind of chopped it up. He's like, nah, I'm fucking with you. But yeah, not talking to you about it on this phone call. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. And yeah, I mean, shout out to my boy Gigi. Says he didn't do it. Allegedly, he was falsely accused. I don't know. It was weird. But now transitioning to that is, man, this fucking world is fucking weird. Like, let's just say GG did do that, right? He didn't. For the record, he didn't. He didn't. But like, if one of your friends were to do some shit and then they get locked up for years, right? It had me thinking like, damn, if he did do that and he did get caught up and he did get caught and he was booked on some shit for years, I wouldn't see this motherfucker. And at one point in my life, I would have said a top 3 friend I would have saved off the motherfucking cliff, right? But like, so much time has gone by and it makes you think about friends and friendships and relationships and family, right? Like, there are some friends that I see more I talk to more on a regular basis than my own brother in the last 15 years, right? So imagine that. There are some friends that I met when I used to work at Woodforest National Bank, like in 2012, that I have now talked to and spent more time with and have chilled with than I have with my friend Gigi since I've known since the 4th grade. So like, it's a weird dynamic because it makes you think about just random little shit. It's like, man, I've known Gigi for now going on fucking 30 years, but I haven't really talked to him in the last 15 years. Like, when it's like, it's funny to me because like I have this friend and he lives in Oregon, and he's lived in Oregon ever since he graduated high school. And he's always like sending me like political shit from Texas. And he's always like Tito's vodka from Texas. And I'm like, bro, give it up, bro. You've lived in Oregon now for 20 fucking years. When are you gonna start like claiming Oregon, right? Like it's just a weird dynamic because like these guys that I've been with, these guys that I've hung out with for years, right? Like I got one of my friends, his name is Chris. If he listens to this, I know him and his friends do listen to this. So Chris has been like an absolute San Antonio big brother for me. If I have, car issues, I call him. If I need relationship advice, I call him. If I need life advice, I mean, anything other than like parenting advice, and still I ask him like, hey, I'll even ask him parenting advice, even though he's not a parent, just because I really respect his advice. I really respect his, his decision making, his thought process. Like, he's literally a big brother to me. And I'm like, damn, like it's weird because I have a big brother, and my big brother is such a great dude. Like, he is a fantastic, I just don't talk to him ever. So it's like, as these relationships and these friendships some are evolving, some are falling off. Some people I don't talk to as much, but you still value, like I still value my brother, obviously, number, like him and my sister, right? Like, but I haven't talked to him. Like I could probably count on 2 hands how many times I've talked to him in 10 years, like talk to him. Like, yeah, we see each other like at family functions and holiday. And it's nothing I'm proud of. Like, it's something that I really like, I want to fix. I want to repair. I want to wish it was better. But like, when we do get together, like, I got my baby kids. He got his kids. We're running around. We're just so busy. We don't really have time to really chop it up. Yeah, it just makes you think. Like, everybody has families and everybody has siblings and cousins and friendships that have fell off and that, are new friendships. And where did they fall? It's just a weird situation with life in general and relationships and how to balance life. And me now already damn near 40, like, me and Corey talk about it all the time too. It's like health concerns, right? Like we know somebody that has cancer already. We know, we've went to school with people that have died of natural causes. Like we've went to school with people that have had accidents and car accidents that they've lost their life on. And we obviously know that it's, a chance that the same shit could happen to us, but it's like, man, like, it's like that famous Pimp C line. One day you're here, baby, and the next day you're gone. It's weird. And then we got this war. I don't know. What do you call it? You calling it a war, Beans?
Yeah. It's a war.
It's a war. I mean, now we're into this shit. It's like, man, the shit that happened in Austin, by the way, Austin, that shit was right next door to San Antonio. So I know I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. And I was watching a lot of this coverage prior to the Austin stuff. And first things first, I want to give you a disclaimer. I don't know shit about shit. I'm not a smart dude. I'm just going based on all the shit I see on social media, friends' opinions, family's opinions, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram type of stuff. Okay, so I don't know. I don't really get into the politics of it, but it just makes you think. So I was watching this TikTok once, and they were like, a lot of people think that terrorist threats and terrorist acts would happen in big cities like Las Vegas and Times Square and this and that. In reality, it's going to happen in Montana. It's going to happen in North Dakota. It's going to happen where we're stationing our bombs, our missiles, our weapons, and they boom, and then it takes us out. It kind of cripples us. Like the whole people, like the American people aspect, they were like, they don't care about that. They want to cripple us from like a war aspect. And I was like, man, that kind of makes sense. And so it went down the whole US map and where we have these weapons. And I'm like, okay, cool. And so like a few days later, the Austin shit happens. And then from what I understood was the guy lived in Pflugerville, right? So like, I'm like, damn, that could have like, I don't know. It's like, is he just a part of some like internet group that felt for it? You hear a lot of other stuff. Like I'm reading the comments and they're like, you know, sorry Americans to tell you that, because like a lot of Trump slander. And then you get somebody's like, sorry Americans, just to let you know, I'm Iranian and we're happy that so-and-so got murked, or we're happy that so-and-so got captured. And, you know, we're living a better life now. Now we're free. And I'm like, golly, like, so like, what is this guy? Like some sort of, I don't know, like, Taliban, I don't know what's the right word, but like, damn, it's crazy. And also, like, just because he was wearing a hoodie, that automatically makes him a part of this. So, like, if I wanted to just act up and do something stupid, all I got to do is put a hoodie on, and now I get to change the narrative, right? And like, now they're like, oh, he wasn't just mad that his wife cheated on him. He's part of this terrorist group because look at his hoodie. I don't know enough about nothing. These are just questions that I'm asking myself. And then you have to read things that say, ha ha ha, you guys still believe in the news?
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, like it's crazy to think like we don't have a trusted source. You know what I mean? Like who do we trust?
Yeah, that part. Because why would Iran just go and shoot just a few people? You know what I mean? Wouldn't it be like some big murder, some freaking massacre,
some sort of bomb or something?
Yeah, if they were, the story is that they have sleeper cells throughout the United States. Groups of people ready to attack us.
Right.
But this one guy just goes and just like shoots off a few people. Not what it is. And
they could be doing that. Yeah. And you heard people say that they did that with the riots, you know, for the Black Lives Matter. Like, I don't even, again, I'm just speaking about like stuff that I've heard you correct me if I'm wrong, but there's, I guess this group, this government group called Antifa, that they go riot these stores and then they make it seem like it's BLM and then they paint this narrative. In reality, it's not. It's like, what the fuck is like?
And in reality, it's the elites in power that are paying groups of people
correct
to do these things on purpose.
Correct.
And so it could be Antifa's against Republicans. Republicans are paying Antifa to do it. Democrats are paying Antifa to do it.
Correct.
Like these extreme groups are being paid by the government to sow division because that's the plan. The play is to have people divided.
Correct. So like, and it sounds crazy to say this, but like the Republicans would pay Antifa to make the Republicans look bad so the Republicans can paint the Democrats to go low.
Yes.
And it's like, wait, what?
And the same thing happens on the Democratic side
right.
too. And the worst part about it is that the Democrats and Republicans are in cahoots to do this.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's the worst part about it.
Oh
is
no.
and it's not Democrats and Republicans, it's the elites.
Right.
They label themselves that way to have sides, to keep everybody fighting so they can do what's going on now.
It makes sense. Yeah.
It makes sense when you look at
Right.
it, but it doesn't make sense if you close your eyes to it.
Right.
And if you watch the mainstream news, it doesn't make sense because you would think we're winning this war right now
Yeah.
and we're losing terribly.
Really?
Yes,
Oh shit.
we're running out of missiles.
Oh god damn.
We're spending over $1 million each missile.
Sheesh.
Iran spends $30,000 each missile.
Wow.
They
Did-
have so
did
much
not
more
know that.
stockpile
Wow.
than weed. So,
But also I heard, and again, you seems like you're way more knowledgeable on this, is Iran, like they don't like they can't, I mean, I'm sure they could get it to the United States, but like we'd have plenty of time to prepare if one was coming.
So, like what we don't realize is nukes. When we think about nukes, we think about Hiroshima. We think about that big mushroom cloud, and we think about a big fucking plane
Yep.
carrying it over and dropping it. Miniaturized nukes are a thing, and that can be in a suitcase. So if they have the materials and the technology to do it, they can. They don't. Because if they hated us as much as we're led to believe they do,
Right.
and they had the capabilities, they would have done it. What's more likely is the people, the elites in power, will do something like that and blame it on Iran.
Right.
So that gets us, but still what
Now
it
we
is.
have to answer back.
Right. And now
Right.
we got to fight back. Nobody wants to go to war over there.
Right.
Nobody. It's impossible to get into that country like the traditional way troops get into countries
Right.
through land and through sea. Like they offboard at a bay and then they just march their fucking way in with tanks, right? You can't do that in Iran. It's literally surrounded by mountains. Like literally. It's completely surrounded by mountains. You can't get through without the mountain, without going through the mountain terrain. We can't get our equipment through that way. Our tanks, everything that we need to fight a war cannot go into Iran easily. And so we don't want a ground war. And if a ground war happens, the draft gets instituted immediately.
Eee.
I have a 23-year-old son.
Yeah. Yeah, no thanks. And gas prices have already raised quite a bit.
They're going to go to $10, bro. I'm not
No,
even kidding.
Stop.
I swear.
Stop.
I swear. Maybe 7. Maybe
Over
10's
5 for sure?
Yes.
Holy
If-
guacamole.
in the next
I was
month-
tripping about 320.
In the next month, world economies are going to start collapsing. Literally going to start collapsing.
Oh, that's
What
good.
happened was Iran started bombing Arab countries that we're friends with. But these countries have our bases there because we guaranteed to protect them.
Mhm.
When Iran started bombing them, we didn't protect them. We didn't even protect our own bases because all of our missiles were protecting Israel.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
The more you know.
we're getting fucked
And
right
again,
now.
not in the news.
Not in the news. No way. No way. And if you see videos of Israel,
Mhm.
it looks like Gaza right now.
Mm.
You've seen videos of Gaza? No? Bro, Gaza used to be a place that people went on vacation
Right.
to. You had to be rich and elite and have connections to do that because it's still a dangerous place.
Right.
It's now all rubble, literally rubble. And that's what Israel's starting to look like right now.
Scary times, man. Seriously. I'm watching this new show called Paradise, and it's on Hulu. And they had some crazy catastrophe, but they knew about it in advance. It's like, hey, such and such is going to happen next month. We need to prepare for this. I don't know about next month, right? But sometime soon. And to your point, the elitist built an underground world for just 25,000 people. So like the who's who got to bring 2 or 3 or 4 people, and that was it. So they have this huge it was in Colorado, I believe, this huge underground world essentially for only 25,000 people to protect them. And it just shows how life, like they had a funeral and they were like, it's kind of too bright for a funeral. Can you just like make it a little cloudy. And some guy like upstairs is like, and it's like, now it's cloudy. It's like, damn, like it's crazy to think. And you're having conversations and it's like, damn, like, do you think there's worlds like this? And then I just recently read that I think it was Bill Gates has like 12 hidden bunkers in the United States. And it's like, damn, like when I think of a hidden bunker, I think of something like as big as this room I'm in. Hell, if it's Bill Gates, I'm sure he has a world down there. And again, not that I was talking to La Jolly about it, but there has been conspiracies. That's all I'll say, is that there's underground worlds in Antarctica. When you see those holes and like this shows like what's really down those holes in Antarctica. And it's like a whole civilian and they have like their own climate and their own this. And it's like, this could all be possible, guys. I know it sounds crazy. Trust me.
What?
I get it.
This guy, he manufactures nuclear bunkers. He said that requests for these bunkers that cost $5 million a piece have gone up like 500 times. He's gotten calls from 2 people in Trump's cabinet asking when is their bunker going to be ready. And they need them ASAP. Do with that what you may.
How many people could fit in those bunkers, just hypothetically? No, I'm curious. Like,
yeah, good question.
I think it's like something like this room. I bet it's not, right?
No. Look,
100 people, some shit.
I don't know, but I mean, that's him.
That's the bunker. That shit looks like 10.
If 2 cabinet officials are quietly building doomsday bunkers, what exactly do they know that the rest of us don't? I don't know what's up with my microphone. Yeah.
I have a feeling this is gonna be bad.
It feels like it. The best thing that can happen is we lose this war.
The best thing?
Yes, without having troops go in. If we have troops go in,
Bodies? You're talking about like bodies?
no, we're gonna have bodies.
Right.
The other thing is that they've said that we've lost 7 soldiers.
Right.
We're hearing that we've lost like 1,300. Yeah. Our bases in those Middle Eastern countries are demolished, but they're not saying anything about it. My son has somebody in the military that's being deployed, and last weekend they gave them their orders. They had to scrap their orders because the base got demolished. So they had to find somewhere else to go. But what they did that night was they made everybody in the squadron strip naked, and they took pictures of their entire bodies. And
That's scary, man.
they made them write their wills and sign their wills that night. And then they gave them the option for supplemental life insurance.
And why isn't this out to the public, man?
Of course. And he said there's guys that have been in that squadron for 30 years that are looking at them and saying, they've never done this before they deployed us. That we're going to die, guys. Like they're sending us to die.
Golly.
Dude, it's not even
I didn't know this was your stance on this. This is crazy to hear you talk.
This isn't a stance. This is real.
Right.
Like it's actual facts. Like these are fucking legit facts, dude, that I'm getting from alternative sources that are not part of the United States.
That's scary.
Because it's not reliable. The news is not reliable. And it's not my stance, bro. It's actually freaking scary.
And what's also crazy is too, we were kind of talking about this at the beginning, is that they'll throw like aliens or some shit at us to distract us now. Like, oh, look at this UFO, guys. Don't worry about the Epstein files, or don't worry about the war. Look at this other bullshit. And we just like, oh yeah, look at the files. It's crazy how like
they're throwing a world war at us to not look at Epstein.
Right.
That's literally what's happening.
And prior to that, it's like, fine, Obama, remember he came out and was like, yeah, the aliens are real. And then Trump made all these, it's like, well, what is it? Like you said, are they in cahoots to say this, to do?
Yes.
That's like, whoa.
Yes, they are.
This is crazy.
They are. World destruction is better to them than them going to prison for life. There's no way. And it's so deep It's so deep and so historical. People think like Jeffrey Epstein, whether he's gone or not,
Right.
people think he's gone, right? So that ended. No more island. The island shut down.
Right.
So that's not happening anymore. No, he was thrown to the lambs, or he was pulled from the operation.
Right.
One way or the other, either he's dead or he's living and he was pulled from the operation and nobody has to know, you know? But it's still going on.
Right. Oh, for sure. For
It's
sure.
still going on, and that's the reason for the war.
Did you see Bill Clinton like smile and laugh at those photos?
Yes. That's
And who knows what was in his head, but just
no.
it was a bad image to say the least. It's like
Giving him too much credit, but
right.
but even he was compromised with Monica Lewinsky.
For sure.
That wasn't a mistake. She was put there on purpose
Planted him.
because he was investigating something called MEGA. And MEGA is an organization that is part of the elites that was going to do some up stuff. He started investigating them. He got a call, stop investigating MEGA. He stopped. And then he started talking about it. And then this intern comes in randomly, starts hitting on him, gets him.
Gives him that guac 5,000.
Right? Yes. And now they got him. And ever since then, they've had him.
It all makes sense. And
it does if you like listen to it.
the famous Red Hot Chili Pepper line that may be one of the realest things I've ever heard in my entire life. The more I see, the less I know.
100%.
I got t-shirts coming out soon that say the more I see, the less I know. Because I just love that saying, and everything that you see makes you question the more evidence you get on something, the more you don't know about shit. Like we talked about the news. It's like the news ain't real.
The news ain't newsing.
And to be fair, like time to shit on them for the first time in my life. I would like to always believe what Joe. My news outlet is Joe Rogan, but
he ain't newsing either.
And he ain't newsing either.
That's crazy.
I mean, I don't know, like, because he was supposed to be like the all-American.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to you real and how it is.
Yeah.
And we don't know at this point, man.
He's not newsing either. It's scary.
We don't know.
It's scary.
Uh-huh.
And that. I mean, 9/11. You talk about it all. It's crazy. And what people actually don't realize. This isn't a war about oil. This isn't a war about anything that they say it's about. It's actually a religious war between Christians, Jews, Muslims, even Mormons are part of it. But Christians, Jews, and Muslims right now are at war. And the idea is the people that are claiming they're Jewish are not. They're actually Satan worshipers of an entity called Baal. A week before they bombed Iran fucking set up a huge statue of the figure Baal, which is like kind of like a minotaur looking thing.
Right.
Burned it to the ground, had the American flag and the Israeli flag on it because the theory is that the elites are following this religion. Yeah. And they hijack Christianity. They hijack what do you call it? Jewism.
Right.
And then they make the Muslims look bad.
The whole
Like the
shit
terrorists,
though, bro. Like
the
we're
big
talking
bad
about
scary
this.
people.
The Jim Carrey shit, right? Like how you can make. I thought it was fake from the jump too, but like some people are like, oh, he just got Botox or he just got filler. Like I have read comments and LJ was all in my messages like, that's not him, bro. Look, like that's not him. And I'm like, it's hard for me to tell either. But then like, it did kind of look like he could have got like some Kris Jenner type shit done to him. Like shit, I don't know about nothing. And then he was signing shit with his right hand, but according to sources, he was left-handed. And But the fact that you could get someone so close to look like some individual is scary, because that was Jim Carrey, like this huge popular figure. Can you imagine if you were just like your neighbor and you just needed to like kind of like I know it sounds funny, but like Big Mama's house, right? Like same shit, kind of look like Big Mama, you know? Like you could, and if you're not on the news and you're not on TV and all this shit all the time, like you might just assume from the back that's Big Mama. Like if you just saw a side profile from Jim Carrey every now and then leaving his house, checking his mail, you might just assume that's Jim Carrey checking his mail. There could be people already dead. There was rumors that Biden had died a long time ago, and this ain't really
what a
Biden.
coincidence. Check this out.
No way. No. No. No.
Watch this,
He's reading my mind.
normal neck, okay? Watch his neck where he scratches it.
Hold on, let me get my glasses for this one. Whoa! Is that real?
No, it's fake.
That's fake. That's
mask.
fake.
It's a mask. It's fake. This whole fucking world is fake, bro. I went to Disney World in
You
December.
got me checking my own neck and shit.
I went
dog.
to Disney World in December, and I was like, everything I ever knew is bullshit. Like, it's so crazy.
That's what I'm
to think about.
saying.
And it's not conspiracy theory kook stuff.
I know.
Because that's what I used to think. Like, in 2007, my homie invited me to his homie's house, and we had a threesome. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, shit. I was like, where is
and
this
he
going?
was like, hey, we're going to watch this documentary. It's about 9/11, how it wasn't what we think. And I'm like, y'all are fucking crazy. And I'm watching it thinking, these dudes
Which
are
one is it? That big one?
It's called Zeitgeist.
Oh, okay. I've
Yeah.
never seen that one.
No, it's not Bowling for Columbine.
I've never seen that one either. I'm talking about the main guy. I thought he had like one that was in the theater.
Michael Moore?
Yeah, Michael Moore.
Yeah. Fahrenheit 9/11.
There you go. That's what I'm thinking.
No, it was called Zeitgeist. And I remember watching it with them, like, these dudes are fucking crazy, dude. If they believe that, like, that's nuts, right? Bro. Everything that I saw in that movie, Zeitgeist, it's like,
Real.
dude, if you look into the 9/11 Commission report, do you know that 60 Jewish people got arrested for 9/11? And they got sent back to Israel.
Oh my God.
Did you know that 5 guys that they work for a moving company owned by the Israeli based in Israel were watching from the roof of a parking garage, and they filmed themselves dancing when they saw the towers get hit.
Bruh.
That moving company was in the building the night before, and the theory is loading up explosives within the buildings to make them collapse. Building 7 collapsed. It didn't get hit by a fucking plane, bro. But people heard what you hear during controlled demolitions.
I believe it.
It was done to make it look like it was the Muslims, right? Because the 3 feuding religions that all reside within their holy lands, right? They all say this is the holy land and we all reside here, but you live in my holy spot, right? And I need that back, right?
Yep.
So the Muslims built this temple or this dome, right? On what they call is the holiest spot in the world. This is where Jesus was born. This is where, like, right near he was crucified at. This is where Muhammad ascended to heaven. So the Muslims believe that they built a dome there, but it should never have been built there. And Jesus said that temple was going to be destroyed one day. And Yahweh, the Jewish God, is like, yeah, it will be. And the 3rd temple will be built there because it's really our God's holy spot. So this war is about rebuilding the 3rd temple. It's like religious, and if you believe that stuff, then you can believe, like, oh shit, that's really what it's like. If you don't really believe it, then you're like, that's magic stuff. Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean?
That's where I'm at. You don't know, man. Like, so you just never know. Like, that's the first time I ever heard that theory, right? So, and I'm not even saying this in.
Yeah, it could not be true.
But you never know. You really never know. That's the whole shit that we're getting into is we never know. We don't even know Jim Carrey's Jim Carrey. I don't even know if Biden is Biden.
Yeah, you don't have to believe it, but the Secretary of War a month ago said we're going to rebuild the third temple.
And I know I always jump back to the aliens, but like there's documentation from fucking government officials that say that shit's real. Like that this shit is like a video game, bruh. That again, the more I think about it, it's just like none of this shit's real. When we dream, we wake up and we don't remember none of this shit. We have episodes and episodes in our dreams, and we wake up and we can't remember that shit. The dreams kind of freak me out. Everything kind of freaks me out. So, what? Oh, and I was watching this other TikTok about what are those things called? The Mandela effects, and they're like, it's not that things have changed. Like we were on a different wavelength, like somewhere in a different layer, like a timeline, like a record, right? Like that's still going on in that little record. We're just on a different timeline. Like something shifted a little bit, and now we're just on a different timeline. And my mom has been saying shit like that for years. I remember like thinking she was a kooky fucking lady. And she was like, we're just on a different timeline. I think she said like 2000. I think she's like, after like the year 2000, like we just jumped on a different timeline. And she was giving me examples of shit. Like, oh, like this happened and now it's not. And this had nothing to do with like the Mandela effect and like Shazam and like just different shit in her life had got shifted. And she's like, we're just on a different timeline. And hearing that shit like a few years ago, I'm like, cuckoo. But now you see this shit coming to fruition, coming to light. Like, it's like, damn, maybe we are just on a different timeline. And if so, it's like, what does that look like? Like, I was talking to my friend Corey today about heaven and hell. And again, I'm not trying to jump into like religion either, but it's like, if you do believe in heaven, right? Like, do you go upstairs and then I get to see Beans and Corey and LJ? I'm like, bro, what the fuck was that? Like, where were we? Like, dude, do you have like an appointed Jesus that's just there in your corner? Like, dude, was aliens real? Like, do you get to answer, like, ask Jesus every question that you had questions about the world and the earth? Or is Jesus, when you get there, is he occupying the billions of other people that are in heaven and you'll never see him again because although he's real and he's here somewhere upstairs, you can't find him because it's bigger than life and fuck, there's billions and billions of people here. It's like, you never know. Like what I think of when I go to heaven is like, whoa. And now I'm in these clouds and a selected few people like, oh shit, there's dad. Oh, look, there's mom. I bet Jesus is around here somewhere, but it's like, damn, what about the other people? They not here? Like, do they get to see Jesus? Is that a real thing? What I'm thinking is we just, boom, we wake up and Beans, I got homework for you to do. You got to watch this movie on Amazon Prime called Bliss. I've talked about this movie so many times. Owen Wilson, and it's never a bad time when Selma Hayek's in that sumbitch. Owen Wilson, Selma Hayek, and he's living a life. And like next thing you know, he gets like tapped on the shoulders, like, you ready to disconnect? And it's just like these headphones. He just like, and then he's into it. He's back to the real world. And he's like, oh my God, it felt so real. And I had a daughter and I had a family and I had a job. Like how could this? And it was just a simulation. And so long story short, somehow he wanted to go back to the simulation because he fell in love with his whole family and his daughter. But like, that's kind of where I'm at. It's like, you just like, I don't know what you do when you wake up. And some people say, this is another weird, I know we're short on time, but another weird thing is like half the people sleep at night on the world. Like imagine the world spinning. Half the people on this side of the world have to sleep at a certain time. And then this side of the world has to sleep on a certain time because of like energies and wavelengths and like not too many people could sleep at the same time. It needs to balance. And it's like, damn, I never thought about that shit either. Like what if
everybody in the world slept at the same time?
Something weird to think. Or what if everybody was awake at the same time?
Yeah.
And then you have it's like you have to think about that. Damn, like it is kind of weird that you would just imagine the world would just have one time. And when the sun would come up and all that good stuff same time. And so now there's dynamics like, oh, we can't have that because the world spins. And oh, we can't do this because time changes. And oh, it's like these weird little things that just you have to put in place. And I think LaJolly said it last episode, is like a lot of this shit is man-made, man decisions, shit that people put in place just cause. It's like, that doesn't really make sense to me, and we'll probably never know. That's the scary part. And that's why it's YOLO, baby.
Give me a hell yeah.
Because we don't know about shit, man. All I know is one thing that hit me up on my Facebook account was a 20-year anniversary. How in the fuck have I graduated 20 years ago? It's shit scary as shit too. 20 years ago? My 20-year anniversary is coming up. Smithville, Texas. A whole fucking 17 of us are going to show up to that bitch. Oh, man. Like, it's crazy too because I've been on record to say this. There's this dude that lives in Florida. And he's like, we need to have it here. We need to do it there. We don't need this. I'm like, bruh, your ass ain't even going to show up. You live in Florida. And if you come to the 20-year anniversary and you live in Florida, I don't know. Life might not be going well for you. I don't know. It was one of these situations like, damn, like I'm older than dirt, dude. I just recently bought a brand new electric shaver. So I look like, dale, Pitbull under this hat, baby. Whoa, boy. Hey. Whoa. I got a nice shaped head, man. But I'm not fully, like at work, I obviously can't wear hats. And I don't always wear hats. But, and to be fair, like I'm legit to my own, I don't look bad bald. I really don't. I just I feel more comfortable with hats on when I'm outside of work and stuff. But it's been an adjustment because I've been just takes about 7 minutes, give me a fucking fresh cut. My fucking head feels like my nuts. Hold up, what? Just kidding. My nuts are hairy and fuck. Just kidding too. I don't know what. I don't even. Yeah, it's just like this episode. You don't know what to believe. Is this hairy nuts? Is that hairy nuts?
So on July 8th, every year, approximately 99% of the world's population experiences daylight.
That was just
at 11:15 UTC.
Oh, that was coming up, I guess. July 8th. That's my brother's birthday. Shout out to my brother.
Easy.
Wow. That is crazy though, if you think about it. None of this shit makes sense. Make sure I go to the agenda. Gas is up, talked about it. Jim Carrey talked about it. The Lolo Car Show, March 14th. Oh, I did want to talk about the BFR show. That was a successful event. And I know I told you guys this, but I haven't got to tell my people. They held a comedy show at the Parish, BFR Productions. Beans was on the ones and twos doing his thing on the DJ, playing the music. Laws did the hosting. Had some really good comics out there. No sound issues. The crowd was great. The atmosphere was great. The environment was great. The whole vibe was great. So I wanted to give you guys a
Give me a hell yeah.
if you want to see BFR do another podcast or another fucking comedy show. And they do. They have one April 18th. So if you haven't already, Michelle Cantu, I personally have never seen her do comedy, but everybody I talked to says she's a murderer. So I hope to be there. Went to Vegas this past weekend. Bruh. The night 2 and night 3, I went to bed before midnight. I'm not one of these people who's like, what do you, I mean, I get the whole, like, it's Vegas, and it's like, but what do you do after midnight there? I didn't do any shows, but like all the shows ended at midnight. Unless you go to like a club, a nightclub, Hakkasan, Omnia, what are you doing past midnight, dude? I can't sleep in hotel rooms. So like I woke up like at 7:30, 8 o'clock every morning. You wake up, you get breakfast, you gamble. Like, how much fucking gambling can you do? I'm tired. And I always think like my body's like a car. Like, you got to put oil in that bitch. You got to put gas in that bitch. I'm not one of these people wake up at 8, stay up till, and you got to consider the time change. You stay up till 1, 2, 3 in the morning. That's like 4 or 5 in the morning Texas time. Like my body can't, like, not now. I felt like such a puss, dude. It was 10:30 one night. I was like, calling it a night. 12 one night, calling it a night. It's like, I can't do it, man. I'm running on like 3-4 hours of sleep, which then gets me thinking, this is also weird. I have a 6 o'clock a.m. flight back home. I had to wake up at 3 just to like make sure I packed all my bags, get all my stuff, call my Uber, get to the airport, go through, you never know with check-in and security and all that good stuff. Go through security. Then you have to take a shuttle from this airport to this terminal. It was a disaster just to make sure my boarding was at 5:15. It was crazy, right? And so this, I don't know if it was just because it was an early flight or not, but like I got my whole row to myself. So I lifted up them armrests and I'm sleeping. And I don't know if it's because like I'm so close to like the airplane ground. I never felt it before, but like I heard like, and as I'm sleeping, I'm like, man, I don't know if this should scare me or not. Like, this is crazy. Like I'm hearing like some beeping noise, and I'd wake up and I'd kind of check the flight. And then it got me thinking like, and this is kind of like just to think about, but like we are like 80,000 feet in the air, something unrealistic. And you're trusting one man. And there's so much going on, wind, clouds, aliens, gargoyles, fucking UFOs, other planes. Like, you don't even know what the fuck's going on up here. We're trusting that this guy's going at fucking 300 miles per hour, 400 miles per hour, 600 miles. I don't even know how fast. Gets us home. One little mistake and we're gone. And we trust airplanes like that. And then the funny statistic is airplanes are apparently safer than cars. You have a better chance of getting in a car accident than an airplane accident. And then you got to think about like, again, ranting. This is the fun thing about these episodes is all these fucking cities, all these states in the United States, all these fucking airlines and flights. And we never see no other planes. We never we just all get to avoid each other at all times. And then
but if you look at Flight Tracker,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
And then they're talking about like, this is all crazy. Like how, again, this world ain't real. How like, what is it? Like, is it QT? I think they use the QT. It's like, look how many cars when you pull up to a QT, look how many cars are like outside. And then you go inside and there's like 6 people in there. It's like, where are these people like parked? Like, what are they doing here? And then there's another one's like, have you ever seen like a mattress store? Like drive by all these mattress stores. No one's ever there. Like there's stores that exist in this world and no one's ever there, but they always stay in business. Like, where are these people? Like, what's going on? All these air mats, like you got to imagine, like,
where are the midgets?
Dog, I seen Tua in Vegas and I freaked the fuck out. Cause like you never see them.
Oh.
And it was my first time in my adult life. I feel like I saw them. Like every now and then you see them on your Pornhub or whatever. It's like, well, there's 2. But like you never see them in real life. I saw 2 in the fucking casino and I almost lost my shit. It's so funny you say that. Cause yeah, where are they at? They exist. Animals like at night, where do they go? Like, I don't know, but like you never just see a deer just like, oh shit, a deer just randomly passed out in that field. Like they're always just like hidden. Everything's hidden. I always think clouds, I know I bitch about clouds because people think it's weird, but like clouds are apparently participation or whatever the fuck that word is. Precipitation, which is water. You fly by a cloud, ain't shit happen. And then you see the moon, by the way, and it looks like this light right here. Like it looks bigger than shit in the sky. And they're like, that moon is 600 million miles away. It's like, nah, I ain't buying this shit. Tired of this shit. I recorded a star. I'll show you afterwards. This star is like an orb, and it's just like going like this. In my iPhone. I'm like, that's not a star, Bubba. you can see legit orbs, like I was just explaining on YouTube, that they're calling like a UFO and shit. I'm done on my rant today, but it's been real weird and just real weird to think about. Again, March 14th, the Lolo Car Show, Lil Flip, Busy Bone, Gemini, R&B FOMOB, La Jolly, all in San Antonio. I cannot wait. This Friday's That Mexican OT. He's having a show in San Antonio. God, it takes a lot of energy for me to go to these events, but I want to. That Mexican OT on Friday, the Lolo Car Show on Saturday. And Beans, I haven't told you yet, but I got a big guest that might come in here Friday, maybe. So, or Saturday. But it's big.
Book Fridays.
What, you prefer Friday?
Oh, we just booked Friday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm thinking it'll be Saturday anyways, but I'll let you know. But also, I know me and Beans always disagree. Would it work Friday after yours or before yours? Probably not.
No. After.
Maybe
If
afterwards.
it's like an hour or two after.
Yeah, we'll figure it out because it's a bucket list item. And when I tell you afterwards, you'll be kind of, I don't know if you'll be happy to hear, but it'll be funny regardless. That is all happening this weekend. Cannot wait. Should be a big weekend. Oh, so then I had this big event to go to with Louis the Singer this weekend. And my old ass could not get out of bed Sunday afternoon when I landed. Like jet lag hit me like a bitch. Dude, I was stuck. And like everybody, Flaws was hitting me up. It's like, you still gonna go to the event? I was like, I can't get out of bed. I'm too tired. Done. Dead. Slept damn near all day Sunday. St. Patrick's Day is this upcoming Tuesday. Man, you gonna get you some green beer? Are you into that stuff at all?
No, I don't drink beer at all.
Not even green beer on St. Patrick's Day? Oh, me fighting Irish.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah, I always like to get a green beer, but if I can't, you know. Oh, me and a friend were discussing what's more of a beer holiday, Cinco de Mayo or St. Patrick's Day?
St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day by a landslide, right? What else? I think that's it. You know what? We're gonna wrap this sumbitch up. Oh, Wax the Podcast. Listen, these are a few things I want to tell you. My YouTube channel is new, so if you get the opportunity and you're watching this and you have not subscribed, please subscribe. That helps me out. That's number one. Number two, I want to do more solo episodes. I really like this. I think you can kind of catch up with me as a human, as a person. Flaws made a comment it's like, oh, when your podcast is more interview based. I've never been interview based. Like for the years since 2017, I had never been interview based, and I realized I'm getting these guests, and it kind of sort of has been, and I don't like. I'd rather have these. So like I am very fortunate and blessed with some of the guests that I get, but I'm going to try to give you more of these because I like to do these better. I'm obviously more comfortable. I'm eating my gushers. I'm drinking my water. I'm talking to Beans about some fuckery and that's happening in the world. I'd rather do these. So like I'm going to try to do at least 1 or 2 a month. And when you see that I'm doing these, it's like, motherfucker couldn't get no guests this week. I don't want a guest this week. Okay. I'd rather do it by myself. So, think of all the love that you're doing on Instagram. Like, comment, share the post. I got some big shit coming. I'm one of these people that I don't like to speak on it until it happens. I got some big shit coming. Mark my words. On Wax the Podcast, Jay Him. Shout out to my boy Beans for getting these guys going. Yeah! This might be my favorite one I haven't used yet. On Wax Podcast, Jay Hen, San Antonio, Texas. We out this motherfucker, man.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Give me a hell yeah.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Jay Hen, and I got some very exciting news for you guys. If you guys like to have fun and you like to gamble, maybe you can't always afford to go to Vegas, don't worry about it. I got you covered. If you're in the San Antonio area, you must visit Rustler's Club, located off 410 and Ingram Road. Follow them on Instagram for more information at Rustler's Club SA and let them know On Wax sent ya.